Hello, 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 everyone. Good evening. This is Dr. Rose Muralikrishnan from Los Angeles. How is everyone doing? It's wonderful, wonderful, wonderful to have yet another launch with all of you. I'm very, very happy and glad to be back on today. And today's event is going to be mostly the launch of a newer programs for our SpringNectar TV. And every Friday night of my time, which is Saturday in Southeast Asia, and India, Dubai, Singapore, and you name it, Malaysia, Sri Lanka, and all over the places. It's already a Saturday morning, but it is still Friday night for me. And it was a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful day today. I was very, very happy. It was warm, actually. I was wondering, where in the world all of a sudden, even like a past couple of days, like 2-3 days ago, it was all cold, and we had to be sitting inside with heater and everything, and all of a sudden it was so warm and beautiful. So Los Angeles has started glittering again with this beautiful sunshine, and I'm lovely, 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 and wonderful to be back with all of you. And today I'm going to be launching 3 of the wonderful programs, and one is to relax you, and one is to make you up into a better person, and one is to keep you alive to be a better person on this earth. So that's what I would say, because I'm going to be launching 3 programs. One of them is Garuda Purana, which is life after death. What will the life once we leave this world, what happens to us? And I started researching about it, and it is such a phenomenal topic. And then I was studying and researching, and one after another, chapter after chapter, I started reading, and I was like completely blown away with the details that it was out there. But I don't know whether I'll be able to. There are like over 16,000 verses written in more than 5,000 years ago, and I'm trying to get as much as possible. But this is one of the topics which always, or from my childhood, I was very much interested. So I wanted to take the topic for myself, because I can only take the topic which nobody touches it. It's kind of a little scary topic. So I thought, okay, I'm going to take it and I'm going to do it. So that is one of the topics that I am going to be, taking it in my hand. And we have such a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful a human being and a pretty girl and a dancer who is going to be taking over our world fashion. And she definitely is the right match for that, to host that program, because she dresses up so elegantly, and she dances so beautifully. She looks pretty too. And she has 2 girls, so she can dress them up and, and whatnot. So all these things are definitely an added feature for her. So she will be definitely a great, addition for our SpringNectar TV. And I'm going to be also launching yoga. That is one of the things worldwide which is needed to feel who we are, and to make us feel who we are and what we are, even if we don't live in our own present. How we can come back to our own present doing the yoga. That's one of the things which always keeps all of us sane, right? So that is one thing also, we needed. So all the beautiful programs are going to be launched in SpringNectar TV. So I want all of your support. So that is one thing, because it is a brand new baby. And so we all have to join hands together to grow the baby to be a better, person, or better TV network in this world. So fortunately, we have way of putting it out to the world. It's not just for one, or one area, one segment. So there's going to be a worldwide, since it's internet TV. But I'm really glad and happy that so far it's going well. But I'm kind of crossing my finger to take it to the next level. So let's see how we are doing with our audience here. Chandrakala Anantaraman says, hello, how are you? Gomati Srinivasan is, oh, wonderful to see you, Gomati Srinivasan, after a long time. I'm doing good, ma. Beautiful to see you. And I'm doing really well, Chandrakala. Thank you so much for asking. And since this is not a typical music program I use, so I'm kind of losing all my audience. They say, she is just promoting her TV channel. I don't have to go for that. Please don't be like that. So just be with me. And because of you only, I took this initiative. I had a dream for 30 years, like I wanted to have my own TV channel and this and that. But the thing is, for the past 1 year, I've been saying every day in and out that, okay, instead of just doing this live show, just Facebook Live or Instagram, IGTV or whatever, like we needed to do this one as a proper TV channel so that I can bring you all in and I can promote your music or dance or arts or whatever you do. I wanted to promote you guys. I brought all these beautiful, great musicians and musicologists and wonderful musicians from around the globe, and you gave so much of support. And at one point last year around this time, at one click, I used to have like 200,000 people. I was like, and now I have only 2 people. That's okay. I know this is not one of those things that is going to inspire you unless you go and watch the TV. But it is going to inspire you because we are bringing in lots and lots of beautiful programs, and lots of wonderful human beings are trying to help us out to grow this channel in a bigger and better manner. So that is one thing. So I want you guys to always give me the support like you always used to give. And hello, Arasu, welcome back. Wonderful to see you. I'm doing very good. Thank you so much for asking, Arasu. And see, you are one of the fans. You always in every single live of mine, you always stayed with me, and I'm very happy to see you. And same like that, I wanted you guys to please join in and support our other artists who are going to be doing all these beautiful, wonderful things. Don't be shy. Art is something, it doesn't have to be always music and dance and, like a drawing and this and that. So it is an art form, and, bringing so much of artists, so much of talented people into one channel and then bring their expertise is lots and lots of work, and your support is definitely needed. So don't be kind of, I don't have to do that. I'm kind of, I'm not a TV person. To tell you the truth, I myself sat in front of the TV like almost like a 5-6 years ago. That was the last time. But the thing is, that's the reason I came up with this one. So we don't have to have a TV station or TV box and sit and watch. So you just can have it in your own mobile phone, and you can sit in the airport and watch it. Whatever you do, wherever you go, you can always watch this one. That is the whole idea of this internet TV. So, but the thing is, without I can put programs after programs, but in case there is not enough people to watch, what is the use? I wanted to have you guys all be with me, and just go www.SpringNectarTV.com and click on it. It will take you automatically to a place where you can subscribe it. It'll ask you for streaming or subscribing and something. It's only $2.50. It's a price of the candy bar, and for a month. So just think that, okay, I ate a candy bar, so, and then support us. So if we have like 500 to 1,000 people watching, we will have a good feeling. I know this is a very initial beginning stage, but I would love to have you all with me on this one. And if you are in Europe or US or Canada and Mexico and all these European countries, this is also available on Roku. So you can go log on to your Roku, and it is also there, so that we have to look for SpringNectar, so that you can also watch us in the Roku TV. So as I mentioned, don't be shy. Art makes you come out of your comfort zone to gain confidence. You may use the cheapest pencil or a paper. You may use just a simple tune, or you may just just make some simple movements on your hand, but it makes you happy. It makes you feel the same exact way. This $2.50 is not going to do much for anybody, but the thing is, it will, as a TV channel, 1,000 people to 2,000 people to 10,000 people come and support us, it will make a big difference. So we will have the confidence and feeling that, hey, this many people are watching us, and I'm very glad. Like we are like bringing people from around the globe to put a lot of things. The joy of a life comes from our encounters with new experiences, and this is my new experience, and I want all of you to experience this as well. And hence there is no greater joy than to have an endlessly changing horizon, for each day to have a new and a different sun. Think of that. I mean, every single time it's not a different sun, it's the same sun, but we are looking forward for that morning. We are looking forward for the sun to go to sleep so we can go to sleep. So this is as simple as that. That's the same thing. You may say, hey, there are millions of other channels, but the thing is, Rose Muralikrishna's channel is only one. So I need your support. So that is what I would say. So many people live within unhappy circumstances and yet will not take the initiative to change their situation because they are conditioned to a life of security, conformity, and conservation, all of which may appear to give one peace of mind, but in reality, nothing is more damaging to the adventurous spirit. So at least for the sake of it, go look into the TV channel. What is the adventure that she is talking about? What is that she is bringing in? Just show your support, and definitely that little stuff you do to us will make a world of difference. There are always a new grandeur challenges, to confront every single time, and a true winner will embrace each one of it. And so I really wanted all of you to be that kind of winner and go and see. We've launched so many beautiful programs, and you only pay like $2.50 a month, but the thing is coding classes, and and even today I'm going to be launching yoga classes. There are so many beautiful things that we are able to bring it in. What you go to other places, you pay and get it, we are trying to bring it in for free, so that you can enjoy the benefit of just that channel to be in there. So a winner is someone who recognizes his God-given talents, works his every cell off to develop those talents into skills, and uses these skills to accomplish his winning goal. So that is what every single host of mine, they are bringing all their talents put together, and they're creating something to cater to you all. So with your support, that'll be a better feeling for them as well. So that's one thing I was always telling. So, why I'm saying all this, I usually, when I sit in one shot, I used to have like 1,000 people, 2,000 people. And today I don't have it, just because this is a TV program launch. And I definitely need you all with me, so that, I feel confident that this can be done the right way. So please make sure to give your support to all our hosts and all our artists and all our programs, so that it'll be a great feeling for all of us. Without taking much of your time, I'm going to be bringing a wonderful person, and she has been kind of great in the community, and she has been a yoga instructor for almost 40 years. And think of that, that is almost for entire human life, 40 years of just practicing yoga. And she mentioned that it makes her so feel confident and good, and she's looking forward, and she never felt one single day to not to do it. So that is what is yoga, because it keeps you, doesn't matter how old you become, so it keeps you so warm and healthy and energetic. So, and her doing this for 40 years and teaching recently for almost 30 years, when I heard that, I wanted to bring her in. I wanted her talents to be used for our audience, for our channel. So, she is volunteering so happily to put all her talents for all of you guys. So this is something, yoga is not just a workout, but I would say that yoga is work in. So workout is what we always run behind, but yoga is something work in. You just work within yourself, inside your heart, your soul, your mind, and your, yoga is something, is a physical, mental, and spiritual practices or disciplines, I would say, which originated in ancient India, right? It's like, the practice of yoga has been thought to date back from pre-Vedic Indian traditions, possibly in the Indus Valley civilization around like 3000 BCE. Yoga is mentioned also in Rig Veda and also referred to in Upanishads and all. Though it most likely, developed as a systematic study around the 5th or 6th centuries, the ancient Indian, the yogis and the sadhus and all, like in their movements, this were all like practiced, periodically. I even was reading, the other topic I've been reading is about siddhas, like some of in those days, they used to live for 700 years, 1000 years. And how was it possible? Like probably they were all like a greater yogis, that's what it is. So, I'm really, really happy to bring the yoga program in our channel so that you can all, join in and practice with her, looking at her great initiative. The Yoga Sutra of Patanjali dated from 2nd century. So think of all that. So I know all these ancient things, even though we had, it's like, oh, and it's okay, I will just go for a workout. You will pay almost $75 a month to go to a workout place, or $50 a month, or even the cheapest one is like $35 a month, and then go do the workout in a gym. Rather, you would pay like a $2 and you can just sit at home and watch your own TV channel and then do your own yoga. So that is a lot better. And especially during this pandemic time and all, like this is going to be definitely helping you all to your betterment. So of course that the yoga was only became so famous in the 20th century in the Western countries because of Swami Vivekananda. So the yoga instructor made a beautiful video for us, and before I bring her in, I wanted to bring her video to see what she had to tell us, so that way, when she comes in, you can ask her the questions here on the chat line, and then she will be able to not only hear later on in the TV channel, you can just express what you want and what kind of things you need, so she can help you. So let me just bring her video. Just give me a few seconds, so that way we can see.
Hello, Namaste. I am Kalavathy Sridharan from India. I have been practicing yoga for the past 4 decades. I have been teaching yoga for the past 3 decades. I have started my yoga journey with KYM, Krishnamacharya Yoga Mandiram in Chennai. I started joining there as a student to my Guruji, Desikacharya. After seeing the benefit yoga played on my life and my body, I wanted to learn more yoga and teach. Learning and teaching yoga is my passion. I have done my RYT training, that is Registered Yoga Trainers program, and I am teaching to the community and to all others. Thank you.
Yoga is not a workout, but it is a work in. Yoga is a group of physical, mental, and spiritual practices or disciplines which originated in ancient India. The practice of yoga has been thought to date back to pre-Vedic Indian traditions, possibly in the Indus Valley civilization around 3000 BCE. Yoga is mentioned in the Rig Veda and also referred in the Upanishads, though it most likely originally developed as a systematic study around the 5th and 6th centuries BCE in ancient India's ascetic, that is sadhu or sannyasa, and shramana movements. The chronology of earliest texts describing yoga practices is unclear, varyingly credited to the Upanishads. The Yoga Sutras of Patanjali date from the 2nd century BCE and gained prominence in the West in the 20th century after being first introduced by Swami Vivekananda. Our yoga instructor, Mrs. S. Kalavathy, has a 40 years of experience, and every single week she will be coming to take your stress off of your day-to-day life. Yoga by Mrs. S. Kalavathy in SpringNectarTV. Please support SpringNectarTV at www.springnectartv.com with your $2.50 subscription, which is tax deductible. Thank you.
All right. Wasn't she amazing? Of course, I mean, later on I came in, but, without taking much of your time, I'm going to be bringing Mrs. S. Kalavathy to you, and I'm going to be having her talk to you all, and let's see what she has to tell us. Hello, Ma. Kalavathy, Ma. Saukyama. Beautiful to see you.
Yeah. Saukyam, all good.
Very nice. You look gorgeous. You look beautiful. And also, I wanted to introduce one more person, Pushkala. And she is actually an amazing person who, is being very, very, very big, a spinal bone of me to support me in this TV channel matters. Actually, she is the one who brought, Kalavathy auntie, she calls her auntie, so I should not call her. Maybe I'm the same age as hers. So, Kalavathy ma'am to our show, and also, Pushkala has been doing so many other things, such as writing, for our English news channel, and also so many other things. She is still working on. She's going to be editing and doing lots and lots of different things. But I'm kind of bugging her to host something. So it'll happen, eventually over a period of time. But I don't want to push anyone into kind of things, which they don't enjoy doing. I mean, she is a wonderful person to do all this. Her writing skills are amazing, and her, introduction to all these amazing people around her. And she's such a great human being. And, her kids are very talented. They participated in so many of my, initiatives, which I did in the past year, throughout the whole year in the competitions and stuff like that. So I'm going to have them talk instead of me talking. I talked enough. So namaskaram Kalavathy amma, eppadi irkingo? Saukyama?
Namaskaram.
Namaskaram.
All
So,
good.
Kanama Pushkala, you also stay there. I will be asking also you some questions.
Okay.
You both take over. Who wants to talk first? Who wants to introduce you?
Good evening, ma'am, and thank you so much for this opportunity. Actually, I never thought, I would be landing in this actually, but I think one, gate opens to the other. I mean, it looks like that. And I'm looking forward to, learning more and have this as a very good experience in my life. And I'm very, very humbled and honored, in fact, to, introduce her being my yoga teacher for this program. Because she's been really wonderful, full of warmth, and she gives a very personal touch for all of us. Keeps on checking with us. If she tells a yoga asana, and then we do, and then we get back to her, she makes sure she calls us back, or make sure that we do that, and how we feel about it and everything. So she's a huge inspiration for all of us. Here, like we ladies have, she's a huge inspiration. And you have told too much about me, ma'am. I mean, it's just nothing. I'm just trying to learn and, go a long way. Thank you so much. And I mean, she has to do most of the talking. Thank you, ma'am.
I know, that's true. But see, I'm still getting to learn about her, know about her. So once I know, I'll be talking like all about her, because I'm still waiting to start her, program, and so that I'll become her fan. So
Sure. Thank you, ma'am.
Kalavathy Amma, this is your turn. Can you please tell a little bit about yoga and about yourself and what you're planning to do with all our audience and stuff like that? Please go ahead.
Yeah, as I told, I'm Kalavathy Sridharan, yoga instructor for the past 35 years. And I started my journey with the Krishnamacharya Yoga Program as a student. And I started teaching for everyone after that, after seeing the benefit, correctly told. And now I live in a community, so I have a lot of housewives and school children and college girls. SRM campus is near to our community, so I have a variety of students from all walks of life. Even I have a doctor student here, doctors who are working in SRM and living here.
Wow.
So it's a very beautiful community. And
I wish I'm in Anna. I said, yes. I wish I'm in Anna.
Yes, yes. And I'm happy to be here to teach yoga for SpringNectar program also. Yoga to me is, it's a simple science. Yoga is a simple science which focuses on bringing harmony to your body and mind. Between your body and mind, it brings harmony. It's a simple healing technique. We have to use it properly. All over the world, they are using it. Indians, we must give more attention to yoga, be more regular with the practice to reap the benefit of it.
That's true. Very true. Very true. You said it amazingly. Yeah, that's very true. And it's really amazing to know that you have been kind of practicing it for the past 40 years without a day left. And that is really amazing. Even sometimes I go for yoga classes and do yoga, and I like, I'm a little lazy. I don't want to do it, because, that is something, it pushes you. But the thing is, I always, still, I wanted to do it. I wanted to go and do it. I mean, with you giving us all these instructions, through our channel, I'm kind of looking forward so that, we can learn and then practice, over and over, so that all our, fans or, viewers can also enjoy the benefit of the yoga. Thank you so much, Kalavathy ma'am, and it's wonderful to have you.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you very much. Thank you, ma'am.
For you and for introducing her to us, and it is really amazing. I'm looking forward to all these wonderful, things that we are going to be doing together.
Sure. We are also very fortunate to have someone like Pushkala with us. As you told, that whatever you told about her is very true. We are also very fortunate to have her in our community.
Of course, she is such a helping, not only her whole entire family, very helping tendency, even if I don't ask something, she will volunteer. Can I suggest you to do this way? Not everybody is like this in this world, especially in this world, and that kind of tendency to come forward to help people, very few are around the world, and she is one of them.
Ma'am, that's a lot of praise, ma'am. Anyway, thank you. No, ma'am. Thank you so much, ma'am. Thank you. Anything for yoga. Yeah, thank you, ma'am.
Thank you so much. Yeah, thank you again for joining us. Definitely.
Sure, ma'am. Thank you.
So that was amazing to have her in and have both of them in, so that we were able to talk a little bit and find out a little bit about, what we can expect in this, yoga segment. And then the next segment is a very, very, very interesting. This one I had, from my childhood. This is one of, the things which always inspired me. I love dressing up. I love putting the makeup. I love doing stuff which, is to make you feel good. But the thing is that, recent days, or recent, like for the past 20, 25 years, the fashion, or whatever you say, the world fashion became like extraordinary. So it doesn't have to be always, like expensive, extravagant, like it doesn't have to be like that. With the simple things, what we have, we can make it, phenomenally great and grand. And that is what is really fashion. And that kind of stuff always, like amazing. I still, I'm, a lot older, but still that is something I always enjoy. Like one thing is, it can be difficult to articulate the power of style and fashion through words. Actually, I cannot express. Fashion has to be like depicted. It has to be shown. But the thing is, we wanted to just bring, we also have to say it out loud, so that how best we can express it. So music has to be sung or played. The same way drum has to be hit or struck. The same way fashion has to be expressed through what we wear, what we put on. But sometimes we have to talk it over, so that you will know, like when you walk out, you will definitely learn to be better than how you feel right now. Fashion is part of the daily air, I would say, and it changes all the time, of course, time to time, period to period, every 20 years, or even I would say recent days, every 5 years, it keeps changing with all the events and everything. But you can even see the approaching of a revolution in clothing and jewelries and stuff like that. You can see and feel everything in what you wear, right? It doesn't have to be, trendy. You don't have to make fashion, too trendy and stuff like that. You can make your own style, but you decide what you are, what you want to express by the way you dress and by the way you live, what you wear and stuff like. So that is what I call a fashion. One is never overdressed or underdressed with a little black dress, is the quote I read. And I was like, when you throw a little black or red, those are the two colors, black dress or red dress. See, today I'm wearing the red one, and that will definitely make your day. You don't have to be like a expensive, gorgeous looking something, just a simple dress with a black or red, especially the Western clothes on black and Indian clothes on red. That's it. You're done with your fashion. So that is something, I always, wondered. I don't know how that kind of thing can happen with simpler, but things like that. What you wear is how you present yourself to the world, especially today when human contacts are so quick. Fashion is an instant language. As soon as somebody dressed up so well, you want to at least say hi to them. For some reason, there won't be any conversation. You might not know them. It's like, hey, you look good. Hey, I like the hair color. Hey, I like your jewelry. Something. At least I am like that. I always express it. If somebody dresses up like that, and if somebody really dressed up so well, I will always throw my appreciation, because it takes so much time and effort to make themselves look that pretty. Even, sometimes people, they put the eyelashes and come, the extra eyelashes. So it's like, hey, your eyelash is gorgeous. Like saying that word will also make them feel good. It'll make them feel confident. That is something about fashion. Styles fade, but fashion is eternal. We can put today's style might change tomorrow. Tomorrow's style might change later on. But, the fashion is something which is eternal, I would say. Fashion is a very, very important. Some of us, we don't even care to, I'm not saying like, okay, put so much of glitter on your face or lipstick on your face, or, you don't have to draw your eyeliner, you don't have to make your eyebrows to, look. I'm not talking about that. It's just whatever simple way you live and make it like a statement. It has to project you. It has to tell who you are. It has to say, what you are inside and out. That is exactly what fashion is. You can just even put nothing at all on your face, no makeup, no nothing, but still you can express yourself so beautifully. And that is what I call it a fashion. Fashion is what you are offered, 4 times a year by designers. That's not what I'm saying. It's like fashion is something what, if you go, especially, when I was talking to, our host today, I told her, like, when you put a dress in the US, it's the same kind of color, the same kind of attire in Europe will be different. There will be a bigger buttons and a little bow in it, and with the ribbons and stuff like that at the same time. So every country, when it goes, the same dress goes to a different places. The whole thing changes about it. Like sometimes, if you go to Africa, it's a hot country. A whole long dress they will wear. The same thing if you go to European countries, it's a cold country, so they will have several layers for the same whole dress. This is exactly, where we live, what we live, how we live makes our fashion different, change our attire, our clothing, our jewelries, everything. Even like, I was talking the other day with someone, like, like a simple jewelry, sometimes we wear just a simple, small stud in our, as an earring and then walk out. And sometimes you wanted that little jimki and then walk out. And then I used to go in the most southern part of Tamil Nadu. The ladies used to have this big of a jewelry, which like a hang in their ear. And you know what? It's a statement. It shows their power. It shows their style. It shows, hey, that is what I am. It shows who they are. It shows them what they are. That is what I call it, a fashion. So let's see what our host has to say for us. And, so once I put her video, I will also bring her in so that she can talk to us personally. Just give me a second. So I will bring her video in first. I didn't have time to edit her video, so I'm going to be putting her. She made a gorgeous video, so she didn't need any kind of editing.
Hello everyone, I'm Prasanna and I'm so thrilled to be hosting the TV show called Flavors of Fashion. Fashion is not only about looking good but also about feeling good. It's a way to express ourselves through our clothing and accessories. Though I do not consider myself a fashionista, I believe I have a strong affinity for fashion and a keen sense of interest in what people wear. I'm inquisitive about how cultural heritage and social norms influence fashion and believe every outfit that we wear has a story to tell. Through this show, I'm going to showcase people from different parts of the world and explore cultural fashion in a fun and interactive way. I hope you'll enjoy the show as much as I will enjoy hosting it. So see you soon and stay tuned. Thank you.
Awesome. So I'm going to be bringing Prasanna Karthik on stage now.
Hello.
How are you, Mom?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing very good, Prasanna. That video was amazing.
Thank you.
You're such a gorgeous looking girl and woman. And, we would love to hear from you directly. What is that you're planning to do for all of us in this channel?
Sure. So first of all, I'm so glad that you're taking this initiative to start this channel that's going to give a lot of opportunities for a lot of talents around. And I'm sure the program that you're curating for this channel would be very appealing across all age groups. So congratulations to you. So introducing myself again, I'm Prasanna Karthik. I live in Los Angeles. I'm a singer and an Odissi dancer, and also a mother of two lovely girls and a fluffy dog. So this passion for fashion, how it started was like, just like any other kid growing up in the 90s, I used to follow Miss World and Miss Universe contests, especially when we Indians bagged the crown. I was always in awe of the way the women carried themselves with confidence and loved their panache. And even during my school days, I was actively involved in putting together costumes for dance and other cultural performances. In fact, seeing my passion for fashion, my headmistress in school recommended me to join NIFT, the National Institute of Fashion Technology. But as luck would have it, I was forced to do engineering just like any other Indian kid. So later I was fortunate enough to travel across India and Asia. So that gave me exposure to fashion across multiple cultures. So I was always intrigued about cultural fashion in particular, like from my mom's Kanjipuram silk saris to Kashmiri shawls and their origin. So this is how, it all started. And to give an overview about this program, Flavors of Fashion, like how I mentioned in the video before, like fashion is not only about looking good, but is more about feeling good, right? Like how you dress, like you said previously, like how you dress can describe how a person feels, how their day went, or what kind of lifestyle they live. So I want to bring to the viewers how world culture influences what we wear and how we accessorize ourselves, and how certain social norms impose restrictions in fashion. Like, for example, if you see a North Indian wedding, wearing a veil is a custom. But surprisingly, I came to know that this culture was because of the invasion of Mughals in northern India. So, through this, I want to take a deeper dive in cultural fashion in a very fun and interactive way, by bringing people in who might have give us more insight into their regional style. So, and further along the way, I would like to, bring young fashion designers and entrepreneurs and explore career opportunities in fashion that will empower and educate people like who are interested in pursuing in this field. So, in this show, we're not going to be talking about only like skinny models and ramp walks. We're going to talk about normal people, real people, and their regional fashion, regardless of their body size or color.
Phenomenal, phenomenal, phenomenal. That is exactly what, because fashion is not only for, as you mentioned, it's not for just skinny people. I mean, of course, they are all like world models, and models, of course, because they have to project them differently. But fashion is not for models. Fashion is for the day-to-day people. When you go to office, we wear office attire. When you go to school, you wear school attire. When you go, places or wedding, you wear different. And when you go for regular functions, you wear different. So everything matters. Like we wanted to. Then, if only those skinny models have to wear, I will never be wearing anything at all because I never was. So we all got to have fashion in our lives, so that it's again, as I mentioned, it's not about wearing the lipstick or wearing the perfume and like a gorgeous expensive attire. It's like about how you project yourself to the world, and how the world perceives you, how they see you with what you're wearing. So you wanted to go out there making yourself feel good and also making them feel good about you. So this is what it is, and I'm really, really very, very excited, and I'm very happy to bring you into this program so that you will be a perfect match, because you're a gorgeous woman, as well as you have two young girls, so you can before your fashion statement you can just look them up and see and think, okay, I'm going to talk about this today.
I dress up my dog as well.
Is she a girl? Your doggy is a girl?
No, it's a boy, but I just love to dress him up like a girl. So
yeah, exactly. Yeah, we should do all that. I'm looking forward to that, because I have two German shepherds too. Sometimes, during those times, I kind of put them the bow for the girl, and I have one boy and one girl. And I would literally, for boy, he hates wearing anything anyways. But still, I put something on him, like a boyish thing, and with the red ribbon and this and that. That's it. Yeah. Fashion is not just for us only. This is for your own, even like your own home, how you decorate it, how you do it, everything matters. So I'm really happy to bring you in, Prasanna, and I'm very, very excited and looking forward to what you're going to be bringing for us day by day and week by week.
Yes. Thank you so much for having me.
Thank you. Thank you. Of course, with pleasure, and looking forward. So you can go ahead and start all your productions, and I'm looking forward what you're going to be giving it to us. So.
Sure. Thank you. Looking forward.
Lovely. Thank you so much for joining us, Prasanna. That was such a wonderful, energetic person. She definitely has a lot to offer for us, and I'm really, really, really looking forward to her performance. And the next one is going to be very interesting, very different something. Garuda Purana. Garuda Purana. What is Garuda Purana, first of all? Garuda Puranam is, it's a 5,000 year ago. It is a conversation between Vishnu and the Garuda. That is what, is the typical story. But the thing is, it expresses so much about our day-to-day life, present life, past life, and what will happen the future after we leave this life. And when I started studying about it, researching about it, the Garuda Purana definitely gave me so much. I wanted to learn more and more and more, and I'm going deeper and deeper. I thought that this will be an amazing topic to share with the audience, to the world, actually. So that was the reason I took this topic to myself, because I love researching, of course. This one and this about Siddhas. So those are all the things that, I wanted to do it. What happens after death? What is death, first of all? Is there life after death? Is death painful? What happens after we leave this earth? Where do we go after we leave? Where does our, sometimes you go to sleep and you have a very scary dream, and you will be like awakened with like a much விட்டுண்டு கடகடன்னு எழுந்துருவோம். என்னன்னு தெரியாது. We can't even breathe properly. We'll be like sweating and we'll be breathing hard. So nothing happened. And then we'll be like, okay, I'm safe. Nothing happened. So for our soul, there is something happened. So this is exactly what also happens after our life leaves this earth. So when I read about it more and more and more, it definitely gave me so much of energy I wanted to read. I wanted to know more about it. So that was the reason I took this topic to talk about. I just wanted to share a video of just the regular video which I made. I wanted to share with you all, so that you can have at least a glimpse of what it is. The video, is it playing? Okay, so this is not playing. What I will do is, unfortunately, it's a larger file. So I will post it in our chat line after the event, after the program is done, because it is pretty larger. At least it's a 3-minute file. So for some reason, it's not letting. But I had the shorter one. Let me see if I can have the shorter version of it, so that you can all watch this one. Okay. It's there, but why is it not playing here? Okay, let me see. Sometimes it just does these kind of funny games with me. Let me see. Let me try this at least. The one I was going to be bringing, but it plays the drum. It is fine. It's a trailer video it's playing, but I think it's a smaller one. So
Garuda Purana. Purana.
Well, it played the a trailer for some reason, but it's not playing the full video. But I will definitely, I'm still editing, so probably it's a little larger. So I will definitely post it for all of you so that you can view it. So thank you again for joining me in this beautiful event. And again, let me see how we are doing with our audience here. We have Vibha Ramesh, thank you for joining, Ma. Vibha is one of our hosts for another program. She was there last weekend. Vinoda, thank you for joining. And Shubha Bala, thank you for joining. And again, it's going to be a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful experience for all of us to join in and witness all these beautiful events. So I will definitely bring in more beautiful programs next weekend. Again, please join me on Friday nights. I'm going to be bringing my Friday night, which is like a Saturday in India, Saturday morning. So please join me and support us so that we can grow together as a better channel. So again, thank you so much for being part of it. Let me again try one more. I think I had another one. I will try if that can be brought in, so that way so I put so much effort in bringing this. I don't know why it's not playing, but at least I'll try if this can be played so that you can watch it. It's not. So it's not letting me for some reason. So again, thank you so much. I also have Sindhuriji. How are you? Wonderful to see you on my live. Beautiful to have you. Thank you so much again for joining. And love you all. Thank you again, whoever joined me today. And again, tomorrow, we have the Tambura competition, which is at 7:30 of my time, and which is again 8 o'clock in India, and so on and so forth. Please do join. And so all these wonderful musicians, dancers are all going to be performing tomorrow, and they're all going to be fighting. And let's see who is going to be taking the tambura finally at the end, because it's been happening for the past 4 months, for 4 to 5 months for now. So this is the next round, which is the improvisations round. And after this round, it's going to be performance round. So let's see, how it's going to go. So please do join me tomorrow around this time. And until then, I will take a leave. Thank you again so much. I love you all. See you tomorrow. Bye now.